Hi there. Today I'm going to show you how I created an AI chatbot using make.com, OpenAI, and placed inside a Telegram chat room. So let's get started. All right, to start this tutorial, we're going to need three platforms. If you don't already have them, the three platforms we need is make.com, OpenAI, and Telegram. So if you use the link in the description, go to make.com, it comes to the sign-in page where you can create an account. You can create an account by either typing in a username or an email that you have and then a password and go through the sign-in process. Or a quicker way would be using maybe your Google account or your Facebook account or any other accounts that you might have, and just to use that to link into your account. After you've got that, we need to move over to OpenAI. And if you go to platform.openai.com, you come up to a screen like this, and just over here is the sign up page. So click on that, and that'll go through a very similar process. You can either create your own account or use another account to sign into this account, and then you'll have an OpenAI API. Next, we need to create a Telegram, because this is where we're actually going to put our chatbot. And if you don't already have it, you need to install it on your phone first and then link your desktop app to it. So once you've got it installed on your phone, you can then install the PC or Linux or Mac OS software on your computer, and then it will show you the steps to link it to your telephone account. And once you got that, you have all the tools we need to start our project. All right, now that we've set up our accounts, let's go back to the OpenAI. You may need to click on this cog just at the top right to come over here, and then down here to API keys. We're going to add an API key for this project that we're doing. So all you have to do is give it a name here. You can give it like test or something like that, and then create a secret key. Once you do that, it'll be saved here on your keys. But before you leave the screen, make sure to copy the API. Let's just create one here. Make sure to copy this and put this in your notepad so that you can use it for later. Otherwise, you won't be able to see it and copy it for the project. So do that now. Click that copy and then paste it into your notepad. Once you've done that, we're done. We have another test. We need to also go to billing here. You're going to need to add some money for this to work. I would recommend maybe adding $5. It will go a long way. It takes a long time for you to eat up the charges. It's like cents on a transaction. So you will be able to do it for a while. So add $5. Once you have that credit and you have the API, we're good with the OpenAI, and we can move on to setting up Telegram. All right, now we're over on Telegraph, and we want to get some assistance from BotFather. So if you type in the search BotFather, select BotFather, the one with the check mark, and we can begin creating our bot. It comes up with this command lines that you need to use, and the one we're going to use is the new chatbot. Sorry, new bot. Now we'll ask what we want to call it, and let's call it TellMake. You can call it TellMake, or you can make your own. And then it needs a username for it, and I'll use a very similar, but it needs to end with bot, so we'll go with tell make bot. And the username does have to be unique, so if it's not unique, put maybe some numbers in your, if you're using a different one, you put some numbers in it so that it's unique. And then it gives us what we need. We need this API token, so we're going to grab this information and put that with our API token that we got from OpenAI so that we can create our assistant. Okay, now we have our API key. We need also to make a channel and put the new bot that we've created as the as an administrator. So let's go over here to the hamburger menu, and we're just going to create a new channel. You can give it a name you want. I'm going to tell it to be tell make bot assistant and create. I will go with a private channel for now and save. And we can skip that. And now we have a new channel. So what we want to do is create our bot as an administrator. So we're just going to go click on the administrator. We'll add an administrator and we'll search for the bot that we just created. And it looks like I need to do one more. There you are. Select our bot, click OK. And it's all right for these defaults, and we'll click Save and close. So now our bot is now an administrator of this channel. Now there's a few more steps to get this to work with a webhook, and we're going to do that next. All right, now that we've created our channel in Telegram, we need to go over to make.com and create a webhook so that when we send a message from this channel, our webhook is going to collect that message. So you may come up to a screen once you've signed in, like your organization screen, and we're going to create a new scenario. So let's just click on create a new scenario. Once the new scenario lands on the screen, we can put in our webhook. So let's just click on webhook, and we want a custom webhook, and we want to click add to give it a name. Telegram bot, and we'll save. And then it creates us a URL, and we're going to copy that to our clipboard and put that into our notepad because we'll need that. And click OK. Now that we got our URL and we also copied our API for the bot, we need to do the setup for Telegram so that the bot and the API from the bot and the URL will be connected. And I will put a link in the description so you can download a little message on how to do that. I have it here. We're just going to have the structure of it. We're going to place this into another browser, your bot token and your webhook URL. I've already got my bot token, but I'm going to need the webhook URL, which I just copied here. And I'll need to place that right here. So we can grab just from that end. And put it in there. Now I need to copy this and paste it into a browser. So we'll paste it right here and send it. And we've done that. So if we go back to our API, or sorry, to our make.com, we can now do the next step, which is prepping the webhook. All right, now we need to prep the webhook that we've set up in make.com. And to do that, we need to send some information from our channel. Just send it a text so that it knows what it's going to be collecting. So to get it started, we just use the run icon down here, and it's going to be waiting for a response. So we're just going to type our question right here, testing, and send it. And it worked. So our webhook received it. If we click over here, under here, we see testing came through, and that information is now being sent from our chat in Telegram over to our make.com scenario, and we can move on to create our chat GPT. So let's just expand this right here, and We can minimize that, and we'll create our next module. Just click on here to create a module, and the one we want is the OpenAI, and we want the prompt. So it's like the second one here. Now, if this is your first time in make.com and you haven't connected your ChatGPT OpenAI API, you need to add it here, and it will have the place for your key to be placed. So what you had copied down in your notepad, put that in here, and then save, and then you will be connected to your OpenAI. But I've already done that, so I can click next on the model. So let's go with the latest. And then we just need to forward the information that we got from the webhook. So we're going to grab a system for the role, and the text content is coming from this module. If you see, I put my cursor over here, and the module starts pumping. It's telling me I'm taking information from that, and we want the text testing because that's what we sent in the chat. So that means the message that we sent in the chat is now going to come here to the prompt of our ChatGPT. Click OK. And then our final module is going to be the Telegraph bot. And so one more module, just click on this plus, click on the Telegram bot, and we want the send text message. Now with this one, again, you're going to have to click up here and enter the API token that you created for your bot, which I have right here. So let's make sure I grab that. Add the token, and then save. That will connect us to that bot on this send, and then we just need to give it the chat ID, which it was sent on the first text that we sent. Here's the chat ID. And the response from the ChatGPT is from result, which we don't have at the moment, but we're just going to click on that and click OK. Now that we got our scenario running, we can now test it. All right, now that we've got our scenario set up in make.com, we can now do a test. So let's see if we'll get a response back if we send a message over. Now I've sent a message. It won't be sent because I didn't select run. Well, it is sent, but it's not going to be delivered because I'm not having this scenario running right now. So let's click on the run button, and we'll wait for new data. It's now waiting for new data. I'm going to send another message. Same one, actually. So our webhook is going to receive it. ChatGPT is going to receive our question and then answer it and send it to the bot, which we see right here. And we got an answer. Now you will see the way the scenario is set up at the moment is I have to click the run button every time and wait for that information. But let's change it to immediately as data arrives. And we'll click OK. And let's see if it will answer questions. So nothing answered. So let's click on the run. Use existing data. So as you can see, it's not using this immediately as data. It only is allowing the run. So we're going to have to redo that. All right, so allow the scenario to run continuously with our Telegram. We need to make sure that it's set to on. Right now, as a default, it's set as off. But if we turn this on, and we can delete the old data that we had sent, it will now be ready to respond to all the text that we send in the chat. So let's try again with our Telegram and send some more texts. All right, let's go back to Telegram and we'll select the channel we're on and let's send a text to see if ChatGPT is there. And I'll ask it exactly that. Are you there? If we get a response, we've got a connection. So let's ask it another question. What can you help me with? And we should get a response. So we can get to learning and research. We can do writing and editing, technology, programming, everyday planning, meal plans, fun and miscellaneous stuff, jokes and fun facts. And so let's ask it one more thing. How can you save me time? And there we go. We got another answer from our GPT. And it's all coming from this make.com scenario. We've connected OpenAI, make.com, and Telegram to create our own custom GPT that exists in this chat channel. There you go, your own AI chatbot inside a Telegram channel. For the next video, we're going to add some features to it. We'll give it some memory and let it do something like maybe look at a calendar. So we'll add those features in the next video. So if you found this video helpful, consider hitting the subscribe and hit the like. And we'll see you next time. Take care.